Hello everybody and welcome to another mystery box function challenge. In this purple mystery box we have some math and your challenge is to figure out what it is. You can use the link in the description if you want to try this out on your own, and when you think you've got an idea, come on back and see if we get the same thing. All right, I'm going to start with a 0. Oh, so 0 is off the graph at 16. How about a 1? That's on the graph at 4. Okay, how about a 2? 2 is at 0. How about a 3? Aha. All right, so we've got a lot of information already. We're getting some left and right symmetry. I'm seeing numbers that don't look like trig, so I don't expect this to go, up and then down and up again. It looks like it's probably a curve because from 2 to 1, when you go back there, it's changing by 4, but then to the previous point 0, it went up by 12. So I'm thinking this is probably a quadratic. Let's put in a 4, and we should get a 16 if the symmetry is continuing. And let's actually just look at the shape a little bit closer. I'm going to put in 1.5. Aha, and 2.5. So now you can see that shape of that parabola. It's on the x-axis, so it hasn't been moved up or down at all. It has been moved over to the right by 2 spaces. So what that means is that, let me start writing the function here. Inside some parentheses, we're going to have x minus 2. And then it looks narrower, and you can tell it's got a multiplier because when you go 1 away from the vertex, the amount we've gone up by is 4 instead of 1. So that means your multiplier is 4. It's going to be a positive 4 because we've got an upward opening parabola. I think that's our function. Let's just test a couple of these values. So, oops, I forgot the squared. That's important. So let's test a couple of these values. If I were to put in 0, for example, 4 times 0 minus 2 squared. Well, 0 minus 2 is minus 2. Minus 2 squared is 4. That's 4 times 4. Hey, that's 16. If I put in a 2, I get 4 times 2 minus 2 squared. Well, that's 0. The whole thing is going to come out to 0, and we've got 0 there. So I think we've nailed this quadratic. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yep, 4 times x minus 2 quantity squared, and let's graph that as well. Yeah, beautiful narrow parabola, just moved over to the right from the origin. Well, how did that go for you? Were you thinking quadratic? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.